Hi everyone, Deb here. I have been being bad. I have been doing some online shopping after Christmas with the sales, and also because I watched some videos of people I didn't know even. And oh my goodness, paper crafting is an addiction. Let me just tell you that. And I'm not a scrapbooker, and some of these people are, but some of the collections and things are just, anyway. But I digress. So this haul will be JoAnn's online, which I swore I would never do before, or do again before. And I'll explain why, because it happened again this time. Although I got everything, and everything's sort of intact. And also a small haul from a cherry on top. Now I may have to resurrect that haul when I get my scrapbook.com haul in next week early, like the second I think it's due in, hopefully. And then I have a couple other ones coming in too, but the cherry on top and the scrapbook.com, some of the things go together because a cherry on top had some of the items in the collection and scrapbook.com had some of the items, and I'm not getting like full collections. I'm getting the things I think I'll use, and if I want some of the 12 by 12 paper is like individual pieces. Anyway, I digress again. So, my JoAnn's.com haul, it was prompt, but it came in five different shipments for, I don't know, like maybe 12 items, something like that. So this is the one I got today, and this was shipped in a little box, a little cardboard box, thankfully, because I'll explain what happened with another one. And these were just loose in there, which, I mean, not inside bubble wrap or inside tissue or anything, just loose in there. It's surprising that they made it in one piece because they were in the box with these, which are kind of heavy. And also, let me raise this up just a little bit. I'm very surprised and very happy that this beautiful jewel tone box of cards and envelopes, A2 size, is in one piece because the other two boxes I got are not exactly, but everything's in them that's supposed to be. So I just like these colors, the green, the brights, these colors. Green, yellow, pink, red, I think. Anyway, all those colors. Black, purple, sort of a maroon. That's a red. This is sort of a purpley pink, I guess, and a pink and a yellow and a minty. Actually, it's more of a garden green. You can see it right there in front. They're all in there. There's 5 of each color, which is plenty. I just was tired of always, you know, having to make my own cards and stuff. So I have the card stock. I can do it. But these are nice for colored cards. Now, I thought the envelopes would be the colors also, but they're not. They're white. And that was kind of the reason I should have just looked for envelopes. So these actually I got for my jewelry business, but I don't know, maybe I'll keep them in my paper crafting and use them on journals next year or something. Obviously, they're for Christmas. These are clay, so I guess that's polymer clay or something. And they're really cute, candy canes and candies. And they're charms. They're on, well, I guess they're links because they have a loop at the bottom and the top, except for the bottom little candy cane, which seems to be a little bit shorter than these other two, but that could just be my imagination. Anyway, I thought they were really cute. I didn't look at much jewelry stuff. Okay, so yesterday, yes, yesterday, in the mail, I got this. All by itself. It was in a plastic, one of those sort of Mylar mailing envelopes, no bubble wrap, but it's okay. It survived. It's an embossing folder. I'm pretty sure this stuff was all on sale. Hang on. One sec. Okay, yeah, so this was $6.29. I think, unfortunately, my receipt thing doesn't show what the original price was, but I think it was $8 or $10, something like that. So everything was on sale. Um, this is a really thick, it's a 3D embossing folder. It's a really thick one. And I watched somebody make cards, and the name of the video was something like, you know, 3 different or 5 different techniques with your embossing folders, and they used the same embossing folder and did different things with gold ink or gold paint and white ink, and it was really pretty. And I have a die, which I can't get to right now, that has some of this drapey stuff on that I have not used yet. So I'm kind of thinking I want to try some of those techniques and also bring out that other die, and maybe that would look really cool on it. So we'll see. That has to go. I think I'm going to start a bin that's just new things I never used or items never used. And then after I use them, I'll put them away. And that way I'll know that I've at least used everything once. And if I want to get rid of it then, you know, I can. Hopefully I'll use things more than once. I just have so much. And I think 2024 I'm going to be using, but then I might also be saying, you know what, I used it. And that is a thing I have come to realize about paper crafting, but I can't get it in my brain when I'm in those online stores that I don't need this, I can't get that back in, so I'll mess with that later, this stuff all. Because I have enough, and people haven't seen me use some of the stuff I have, and even if they did, they won't remember because they watch so many videos, right? All right, so that was yesterday. Then I think, all right, I think this other one came like 2 or 3 days ago. I ordered it on 12/23, so I think this all came like Wednesday, the whatever that was, 27th. Because today's the 29th. Well, this is how my A2 pastel envelopes came. Look at this box. This was in a big box, and I'll show you what was in the box with it. And what I guess whatever was in the box with it, because it weighs a lot, crunched this box to bits. Now, the other thing, though, about JoAnn's is, and I did count these, and they're all there, too. Now, the only thing, see, look at that. These envelopes are also white. See, this is the thing. I wish if I was in the store, I'd maybe be able to tell that. I was hoping for pastel envelopes too. Oh well, live and learn. But the cards are cute. They're probably not the weight I would like, so. But you know what? Sometime this weekend, I'm going to pull out some things I found in a box of my mother's stuff, and I want to show you what were cards like in the 1930s, or maybe even 20s, because we sure have changed cards from then to now, even store-bought cards, but more so crafting cards. So I will show them, a couple of them, to you over the weekend, I guess, or maybe sometime next week. I'm not sure when I'll get to it. Okay, so what else was in that box that destroyed that? Well, I got A7, which are 5x7 cards and envelopes. And these are the full-size cards, not the flat cards, which is basically a sheet of paper with an envelope in here. These are recollections. Yeah, and they're A7, but you don't really have cards in there, so I figured I can use this card front to be my mat on these cards, right? And then I can decorate this however. So, because I have at least 1 or 2 of those in white and 1 or 2 in cream. But I think I only got these in white from JoAnn's. And they seem to be okay. I'm happy about that. And then also, I'm lowering my standards a little bit, I think. I don't know. I got the Park Lane 100 sheet. This is a 110-pound cardstock. Has anybody used this? It's white core, but on white paper. I don't care. As long as it works right, you know? And, you know, let's face it, if we send a card, we'd hope that people will hang on to them for a while. But in this day and age, I don't think so. Minimalism is coming. I mean, it's here. People don't want to hang on to stuff anymore. People aren't collectors except us crafters. But even in my family, my dad collected decorative plates. He had them on racks all around his living room. My mom collected stuff. I collected cookbooks before I got into collecting jewelry stuff and then collecting papercraft stuff. So collecting stuff is in my family's blood, apparently, especially on my dad's side, more so than my mom's. But I also got they didn't call it ivory, I don't think. I think they called it cream. No, I'm sorry. They didn't call it cream. They called it ivory. Here's their item number, 15928385. This is JoAnn's. And they may have it in the store, but some of the stuff I got, they did not have available in the store. I just can't remember what. And I didn't give you these prices. I gave you this one. All the cards and envelope boxes so far were $6.92 for 40 cards and 40 envelopes. I didn't think that was very bad at all. I don't know what the regular price was, probably $8 or $10, something like that. Um, this Tim Holtz thing was $6.29. I already told you that. The Candy Cane Lane jewelry beads were $2.16 a strand. So $2.16 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 beads. What's that work out to? Anyone know? Anyway, it's not that cheap, but you know what? They're really cute and they're kind of large, so that's fine. All right, then I'm going to put these down. Oh, no, I was looking for the price. Um, 1 second. Flip the page. Where's the front page? The front page must be in the back, hopefully. Yes, okay. So these were $8.09 for 100 sheets. I don't think that's bad at all either. I mean, usually with my Stampin' Up! Stuff, I think I'm paying $11 or $12 for maybe 40 or 50 sheets. I know it's not this thick. Well, let me just show you how thick. Is this one of them? Yeah, this was the old Whisper White, but the pack is, let's see how many sheets. 40 sheets. That's what I was looking for. So for 40 sheets, I was paying a lot more, and it's not 110 pound. I think it might be 80 or 100 pound for their thick. I think it might be 100 pound. I don't think it's 110. So anyway, I have a lot of different white papers to try, and now I have I think I have 2 cream ones to try. This one and another one. Okay, and then in that same, nope, was that in the same box? So that's 1, 2, 3 shipments. I think these 2 came I think these were in the same box as that. No, these came first. These came first separately, individually. So this is shipment 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this came separately. And these are A7 size though. So they're also 5x7 cards with white envelopes. But these are neutral color cards. I guess they consider pale blue or green or whatever neutral. So neutral and some colors. This is called neutrals, but there are some pale greens, it looks like, and dark green, and black and gray, and yeah, dark, that's gray also, isn't it? It looks green to me in this light. That might be pale gray, but it looked green to me too. That's definitely like a green. And that's definitely like a seafoam green almost. Because I am liking making a little bit larger cards. Plus, that's almost like I guess it's like an espresso brown. I thought it was more like a mossy meadow at first, but I think it's a brown. Okay, so that's it for the neutrals, and they're A7. So I'm going to be using these, and if I don't like them for cards, guess what I'll use them for? Flip books or something. I need to use up paper. I have a lot of paper, and using these as a base and matting on them will use up some of my paper. And flip books are fun too. And then this was the second, oops, that's off one of the boxes. I'm going to just throw it in trash. This is the second thing I got. Oh, wait. So the A7 envelopes were, where is it? Now this says white A7 cards and envelopes. I don't think I got those. Uh-oh, maybe I'm still missing something. Oh no, those were the ones, those were these. These were $7.55 for 50 white cards and envelopes, and they're the full card. I didn't think that was bad either. And let me know if you think the prices are bad or not, but definitely these were all on sale. And okay, so now the next thing, this was a little pricey. I'm pretty sure it was on sale too, but this was $19.52. But there's 16 dies in here. I didn't have this one. And this is called, it's Tim Holtz Alterations. It's called Funky Festive 663101. And I don't think I'm going to open them all out, but this is what it looks like. So this has to go in my bin to be used. This is good for the holidays, but all in fall. I also think you could use some of the greenery in that little bow anytime, and they have more of a funky look to them. I like those little berries too. There's another bow here. So yeah, it's something different. Did you ever notice that some of JoAnn's stuff, if you order online, it comes from a place called JoAnn Returns Department? And this and the other one that got beat up, not quite as bad as this, but this one, um, really makes me wonder if they aren't returns. But anyway, then this is the last thing I got from JoAnn's. It is a Doodlebug design pad, and I think this is one that was only available online. This was $4.31. It's Doodlebug, and you know, I'm really having deja vu. I hope I didn't get this before. Hang on one second. Maybe. Okay, sorry about that. But this is Hey Cupcake. It's like a birthday, and for younger people, I guess, it has a little kitty and a llama, and I don't even know what some of these things are, and cakes and cupcakes. Ice cream. I like it for the ice cream because, and just bright colors. This is sort of an all over, it has candies on it, tone on tone. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. There we go. And then the different flavors, chocolate, vanilla, strawberry ice cream, the sprinkles, the fly kitty with balloons on. My cat would be going nuts. She has been going nuts lately anyway. This looks familiar. I don't know if this is in a lot of Doodlebug papers, but I'm pretty sure I have that pattern. This also, this is almost like what Stampin' Up's color pool party, and yeah, maybe in Balmy Blue or something. This is cute. This is the back of one. Birthday girl and a little bluebird. Happy birthday strips. Hello, birthday girl. Clearly this is for birthday girls. Well, my granddaughters are both girls, but one of them's, 19. She's not gonna appreciate this. Yeah, these color stripes. I know these are Doodlebug colors, but, well, if I end up having this, I guess I'll gift one, right? I don't know. Lollipops. We call them lollipops. I know some people call them suckers. They're like swirled candy on a stick. I shouldn't have any of that anymore. Just a design you can use with anything. Same with this one. Any kind of fun celebration. Balloons with hearts. So that could even be for Valentine's Day or birthday, right? The llamas. They're cute, but they're kind of my least favorite thing of the paper. This has happy birthday in sort of rainbow colors. That's kind of nice too. I could see a simple card with that, with just that and a big happy birthday stamp on it, or a big cake image or something. And this is the confetti. That's pretty too. I love the brightness of it. You make life special, sending my love. Happy birthday, you're l'amazing. That is cute. Um, just happy birthday with a cake. Hello, cupcake. With a, is that a porcupine? Or I don't know what that's supposed to be. Cupcakes and ice cream, flowers in a cone, thinking of you, or whatever those things are called. What are those things shaped like that called? I forget. Let's celebrate with the flying kitty and balloons. Life's so sweet, or life is sweet. Make a wish and it's your birthday. All good sayings. If you don't need them, the other side. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I was going to say the other side is this. I'm like, didn't we just see that? Yeah, we did. And then this is pink with the little confetti dots. Now this pad isn't quite cut right, unless this is what they do, because there's a little white border on here, and they're numbered. This has a 2 on it. I think this is a 3, 2, 3. So that's, I've never seen that before. I think this is kind of misprinted. Maybe that's why it's on sale. Yeah, and look how that's kind of cut off. I think their printer did something funny on this one. Anyway, cute flowers. It doesn't matter. I usually end up cutting them down anyway, since I'm a card maker mostly, to fit on the paper. So I'll just cut from that side. Cupcakes. But I'm glad I didn't pay full price for it. And then this is a bright pink with sprinkles of the same color. And then I think we're repeating. Yep, we are. So 24 double-sided cardstock. It's a 2020, so it's possible I have the same thing somewhere else. And then that's it. That was my JoAnn's haul. So not a ton of stuff, just mostly cardstock. Lots of cards and envelopes. Yeah, and these things and this. And what am I most anxious to play with? Making larger cards. So I like the jewel tones, but yeah. And I think this will be the first thing I use. These will be handy for next year. And yeah, I think the cards and envelopes and this one will be my first things. My granddaughter's birthday actually is today, December 28th. She turns 11, but I already have her card in an envelope, and I will see her Saturday evening because my son got, for his birthday, he got a visit to an escape room with me, my 2 granddaughters, the one older one will go back to college the day after, on Sunday, I believe, and then my daughter and her husband. So 6 of us are going to an escape room on Saturday evening. So we'll see. It'll be my first time. It'll be my son's 3rd time, but it's a different theme to the ones he did before. And I've never been. I've heard about them, but I've never been. All right, so I'll be right back with a cherry on top small haul. Okay, everyone, I had to move you up a little bit. Okay, so I don't remember whose channel it was, but I was watching someone who had this Winter Wonder collection from Simple Stories, and I really loved it. Um, and I think she got it all from a cherry on top, but they didn't have the paper pad, and I don't really use all the ephemera and stuff, so that's why I said some things are coming from scrapbook.com that might go with things I have in here. And I think I didn't get a great value on things. I got like 10% off. Now, some of the items might have already been on sale, but all I can see on my receipt is 10% off. And I think the day after that or two, maybe they had things at 20% off. Oh well. So this was not on sale. It was $2.79 because I had one. I loved it. This side is for ink. It's a ink and a pencil. And this is going, I have a little bin in my top drawer now where I have these and a regular pencil eraser from a pack of at Dollar Tree that my friend and I shared. And I have another gummy eraser. So yeah, that's going in there. So I know where it is now because I don't know what happened to my other one. It's probably in the bottom of a bin somewhere. Anyway, so back to Winter Wonder by Simple Stories. I liked these journaling elements because I was thinking I could do a either an altered composition book. You know, I bought those half composition books, or a full one, or even an envelope flip book. These would be nice in it as a small journal because I don't need big journals. Also, I'm going to go over this more in a planner video coming up, but I have a traveler's notebook someone gifted me a while back, and then I made 3 that had to do with coffee, and I gave them away. I can't remember if that was earlier this year. I think it was last year. Anyway. Um, I like making traveler's notebooks with laminated covers and stuff. So I might be making more of those this year, and that will use up some paper, but not as much as what I have. Anyway, I thought these would be good. And the other side is just this. You know, I can use it for a background if I want to. Well, you can see what the other side is right here. So I got that one sheet of 12 by 12. I did not want a whole collection because I have a lot of collections I hardly ever get to. That paper is called Journal Elements number 21211. This one is from the same collection, Winter Wonder, is called Snuggle Up. And I really like this hot cocoa, different mugs and cups style with some with the whipped cream, some not, on a dark background. I believe it's black. And the reverse is this orangey color. And did you know that the Pantone color of the year is like a peach something. I forget the exact name, but it's a peach. So orange is going to be in. So whatever I don't use of this side, or I can use that as background. And I have lots of coffee, hot cocoa, and stuff, dyes, and some stamps. And I'm sure I can make a fun set of cards with that as well, or use it in a journal or something. This was sort of this was on sale. I think this was in their clearance or sale. I don't remember, but I remember they had a bunch of twine stuff I was looking at on sale or something. Yeah, it was $3.99. How much do you get? You get 5 pieces, 5 yards each. That's pretty much. And I liked the colors. I thought they'd go with some of the things I've gotten. I mean, that seems expensive to me when you can go to Dollar Tree and get twine. I think Dollar Tree's is a little thinner. Actually, this one's pretty thin. That doesn't look like twine. That looks like almost looks like a suede-ette. Let me pull it out. And this is metallic. So I think that's good for the money, and 5 yards is a good amount. Purples, pinks, and mint greens. Hey, pinks and mint greens go with this. Look at that. Those two would go with it. And I have other things coming that this green is a little different, but it goes with this little bit darker green here. Anyway, I wanted to see this. This is stretchy. You can use that for maybe not, I don't know if it would be good. It's pretty thin. And it doesn't really tell you. So 25 yards total for what I say? $3.99. And I'm pretty sure that was a sale price. And they had other ones that are big spools of them. I don't need them because I still have some Dollar Tree and some Stampin' Up! Twine. And I need to use what I have now. And I do like twine on cards and stuff. So the pink. And this one, also stretchy. It's like a copper or a rose gold. I love that color. I love this color too, this pale blue. That actually is really pretty with that color right there. I don't know if you can see it or not, but let me bring it up a little more. Isn't that pretty? That goes really well with it. And this is by Celeste Gonzalo. Honestly, I never heard. It says twine and elastic. I didn't even realize that when I bought it. I knew some of them were solid, but I didn't realize they were elastic. That's actually kind of cool. I'm happy about that. um, so yeah, I can make not too big journals with inserts and use those in those. So yay, because usually what I find is black or brown elastic or gold or silver, but not pretty blue and coppery color. And then the last thing I got is Simple Stories, Simple Vintage Love Story. Now this is the one I have, I'm pretty sure I have more things coming from scrapbook.com. Let me check that. Let me see how much this was. I don't think this was on sale because this is a fairly new collection, I believe. So Love Stories is probably for January, right? This was $7.99, so it might have been 10% off, but it wasn't. It wasn't a big discount. Now, let me check my scrapbook.com. I do actually have the Winter Wonder Collection 6x8 paper pad from them, and a sticker book for Winter Wonder. And then for Simple Vintage Love, I have ephemera bits and pieces, just ephemera, the sticker book. I think that's it. And then I have some flowers and stuff from other things, and a stamp set and stuff. So some other stuff coming from. So I'll revisit this when scrapbook.com comes in, but let's look at this paper pad. So it says 24 papers, 6x8, double-sided sheets, including 4 designer prints and 2 3x4 greeting card elements. I like that. Okay, this I guess is what they call a designer print. This is definitely for Valentine's type thing. Love the typewriter. When I first started working right out of high school, I was really good at shorthand. Anybody heard of shorthand before? And typing. I won awards for my typing speed and accuracy and my shorthand as well. And so I actually was an administrative assistant when I first started working. And then I went back to school and got a degree and ended up being in management and stuff. But anyway, really pretty. I'm not big into Valentine's Day, but this pad, I don't know, for some reason it spoke to me. Um, and I think I did see this on someone's channel as a haul. This has like a vintagey look here. I'm really kind of getting into the vintage, like stamping on the edges. And I think maybe I need to do a swap or two and do like altered index cards or memory dex cards or ATCs or something. And I want to try my hand at getting better at like mixed media on the cards and papers and vintage a little bit. I'm more clean and simple, but I like vintage style if it's not too frou-frou-y. Like I don't like gobs and gobs of lace and stuff hanging out. So I'm not really big into shabby chic. I'm more into vintage than shabby chic. Does that make sense? Okay. Anyway, beautiful floral. Love that color. Love all the colors in here. Oh, and there's a little bird. Oh, how cute. That sold me. And then I remember watching whoever it was. It might have been Carolina's Crafts, maybe. I'm not positive about that. Don't hold me to that. But this stripe, but it looks like there's stripes over, it almost looks like paper strips or washi tape strips over paper or something. And then there's some distressing on the edges too. This one's really pretty. It's like hearts, but the hearts are like vintage papers with roses and stuff in them. An overall polka dot, sort of a darker pink. And whoever it was oohing and ahhing over the books and not sure what she was going to do with that. But love is the beginning and end of everything. And I just love the colors of that. But honestly, for me, I might fussy cut the butterflies out. even though I hate fussy cutting. Or I might on a 5x7. Let me get one of those cards. If I can find them. Uh, Let me get a 5x7 card out of this Park Lane set here and see if those books, if I cut off a little bit of the bottom book, that'll fit on there. I can just cut the books off. But you know what? This L is, I don't know. We'll see. I'm pretty sure there's another set of books somewhere later. But let's see what's on the back of this one. Ooh, well, that's pretty. I will use that too. I'm not crazy about how this is glued in here. It's like it's coming off over here, but it's stuck there. There's something to be said for those perforations, I guess. Ooh, I love this. Now these, you can use a strip as an embellishment or a partial strip of these stamps. Or you can individually cut some out and put them on twinchies or inchies. Lots can be done with those. Love that. And I really like this sort of sage green color too. I don't know why. I've grown to love it more and more. And some of these butterflies are that color. And I still have a butterfly kit from Spellbinders I haven't used. And I think some of the butterfly embellishments in that might go with this. I'm not positive. Okay, just like that green paper we saw earlier, excuse me. Here's sort of tans and that darker pink that matches that paper there, right here. And like a mulberry and a, I don't know what that shade is called. It's not as bright as magenta, but it's, yeah, muted pinky reds with some vintage like newspaper things or whatever. Happily Ever After, if you know someone who's getting married. For me, I could turn a 5x7 this way and put a mat under it, and that would make a beautiful card base. And then the other part of the paper is this. And I actually could use that maybe as the background. I don't know. That's a plan. It might be one of the first cards I do because I never know quite what to do with these. You know, honestly, this book is driving me a little nuts as far as how it's put together. So I might end up taking this book apart and putting the papers loose in here because this is, yeah, there we go. It's driving me a little nuts. There we go. Love this mint background with all these beautiful roses, right? I think they're roses. I'm not big on, I don't grow roses or anything, and I've only ever gotten them once or twice. So anyway, this is like a goldenrod, not really mustard. Mm, I don't have a color that I can equate that to. Maybe, I guess Stampin' Up's light wild wheat. And I don't have that ink or that cardstock, well, much of it, because I didn't really like the color, but actually this is pretty. Anyway. Oh my, oh my. Look at that. Isn't that adorable? If you like birds, huh, so pretty. I actually might try and find a frame and put it in a frame and decorate it and send it to sort of a new acquaintance I have that does crafts and stuff. And she loves birds, so I think I might do that for her. Oh, but maybe there's another one of them in here because look at this one. This is definitely for wedding and love. That, if you cut that out, that would make a nice, and laminate it or put resin with it or something. That would make a nice charm kind of thing. Look at all these cameras. Old-fashioned cameras. Actually, they're not even, well, I guess they are. Yeah. And typewriter keys. Least favorite paper in the pack, but I do like the cut aparts. These are the 3x4s. You and Me, Hugs and Kisses. Thinking of You is the one, with course, with the butterflies. Now see, I already am making a card here, right? Um, so we have these butterflies on a 5x7. This is 4. That'll still work. We can have that layered on it, and in the background we can have some of that or one of the other papers in here. And there we go, a Thinking of You card instead of a happily ever after. And I might just fussy cut the top of this off. I'm going to have to do something like that here, or I can cut it straight across, but I'm going to have to cut that. Anyway, that sounds like a plan, right? Let's see what's on the other side. Ooh, another pretty floral. So pretty. Okay, and then we have these, Sealed with a Kiss. See, this is what I want to learn. You see how this is layered? I haven't gotten into wax seals yet. I just don't know if I want to spend any more money on stuff. Another new thing. I still have resin I got last year I need to try. This I can do because it's paper behind a cutout heart. Really cute, but it's all even, you know. But I could do that. I want to learn more about, or do better with my layering and making them uneven and stuff. And I used to do more of that, like with doilies, and then this is on top, and on back is a piece of handwritten note and another piece of paper and then a pen. Anyway, sending you lots of love. I could do that. Love you. I don't have a sweetheart, so I don't know. Sealed with a kiss. I don't know. And it was always you. I don't know. But hmm, maybe I could white that out somehow and put something else there, or put another little scrap of paper there. I don't know, over that. Like cut it this way and cover that up and still use the rest of the layering. I'm not sure. And down here again, I could just use this or something. But I could use this instead. So I think this will be my favorite part on this particular one. And then I have another typewriter, and I think this is going to repeat. Yeah. I love these stamps things and the butterflies. Of course, I love butterflies. And I love this. Maybe I'll make 2 cards like that, you know, because why not? And I love this. All right, so one for me and one for that other lady. I won't name her here. Um, just somebody that I have been watching on YouTube. I don't know why. I just her popped up. I think I found her through a bird video she had done, but she does other things too. So that's my a cherry on top haul, and this came all in a medium flat rate box. Now I have to check. I should have 5 items. 1, 2, 3, 4, and my eraser. Yep. And this all came wrapped in this plastic bag, big plastic Ziploc bag, which is taped to cardboard so these wouldn't bend. And then all the little things were in front of the paper in that same bag. And you know what? That was a really, and also my packing list. That was a really good thing because the box, I have it out on in my recycle bin. The one end of the box, because it didn't have like packing paper or anything, which is fine, except that the box was crunched on one end. And so thankfully they had it packaged inside really well. So thank you, a cherry on top. Everything came just fine, and I'm very happy with everything. So that is my small little JoAnn's and a cherry on top haul. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below. What did you like? Did you like anything? What would you have bought? Do you like this Simple Vintage Love collection? This is just the paper. I have more coming that goes with it. Or have you seen the Winter Wonder collection? These are both simple stories. I'm kind of surprised. I like them, but I do. I like the colors in them. And yeah, I think they're beautiful. And I just wanted to get this. since we are in winter as of December 21st. You wouldn't know it right now here where I'm at, but that's okay. It's okay. And of course, Valentine's Day is coming up. And on which day? Nope, December 31st, I'm going to do a live stream. And I'm mostly going to be doing like a Happy New Year's Eve live stream. And I have a Spellbinders alcohol bottle from their, I guess it's alcohol, like a wine bottle die, a large die of the month. And I also got the embossing folder of the month, not the 3D one, the regular one, and it's hearts. So maybe I'll use this paper with that embossing folder because I want to use that embossing folder and I want to mostly use that bottle and put it together. So see how it goes because it'll be New Year's Eve that night, and I thought that would be appropriate. And I may bring in some other things like fireworks, stamps, and stuff. So come join me on December 31st. Now, I forgot it was a Sunday, and I scheduled it for 10 a.m. Eastern, so my apologies to those of you who will be at church in that time. But I am going to keep it at that time because I need that afternoon free. So, eeks, sorry. Um, yeah, so December 31st, 10 a.m. Eastern, I will get something up on my channel that is sort of a save the date, save the time kind of thing. I'll schedule the live is what I'm trying to say. So I hope some of you can join me, and if not, maybe you can watch the replay later and see what fun we had. I like live streams sometimes because you get to chat with your audience, and that's a lot of fun. And also, you guys can give me suggestions as I go, right? And help me because sometimes I fumble a little bit, like we all do, because we're human. All right, everyone, take care. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas or whatever holiday you celebrate. I hope you're having a good week. It's been a weird week here at our house because my son's been working a different shift than normal, and it's really kind of messing both me and my cat up too, but we'll get over it. So today is Friday. Anyway, let's look forward to 2024, and I really hope and pray that it will be a happy and a healthy and safe year for everyone. Take care. Hugs, love, and peace.